everyone, I'm Rebecca from the Glitch Stitchery. I'm here today with my very last Longway Homestead breed study because this is the final month of the year that I had signed up for. I could sign up for another year, but there would be a lot of repeats. So what I'm thinking about doing is letting a year pass and then re-signing up because it's more likely that things would have changed by then. So yeah, this will be the last one for at least a year. I'm going to have other breed study type stuff going on though, so you're still going to get that type of content. It's just going to be in a different format. Anyway, here we go. I have not looked at this yet. I just opened it, but I haven't looked at it. So what do we got? 4 ounces of Icelandic roving. So right now it looks like this. Here's a picture. Icelandic sheep first came to Iceland with the Viking settlers around 930 CE, and since then it's been illegal to introduce new sheep to Iceland. I actually didn't know that part. The breed has been developed in isolation and is one of the purest breeds in the world. It makes up 25% of the agricultural revenue in Iceland for both meat and wool. The first Icelandic sheep were brought to North America in 1985 in Ontario. Our Icelandic wool is sourced from local historian and Icelandic genealogist Nelson Gerard. He raises purebred Icelandic sheep on his farm in Gimli, Manitoba. I cannot guarantee I pronounced that last part right. All right, let's see. My mouth is so dry. Sorry. Icelandic wool is double coated. The coarse outer wool is called the tog, and the soft undercoat is called the thell. When the two are loosely spun together, the yarn is called lopi. The thell fiber can be fine enough for next to skin wear, but the tog can be more coarse and with lots of strength. Icelandic sheep have a variety of natural colors, including white, tan, brown, gray, black, and a mix of those. I don't have to read all of this. Processing Icelandic wool is more complex because of the vastly different staple lengths. It is often spun as single ply, but if the sheep are shorn more than once a year, the fiber can be spun as a plied yarn. I guess it's because of how long the outer coat gets. Yeah, okay. That is as much as I feel like reading of that. Once it gets into the numbers parts, I don't necessarily feel like reading it out loud anyway. Okay, so actually as far as Icelandic goes, this is pretty soft. I'm surprised. It has both the tog and the thell already mixed in, so it's not like I'm going to be separating them for this yarn. That is technically maybe possible, but not something I want to do. It's this beautiful charcoal type color. It has some brown undertones, but it's mostly a blackish color with the occasional white hair. And it is surprisingly soft. I don't know exactly how this is going to come out. It's been a while since I spun Icelandic. I'm probably still going to try to do a 2-ply yarn just because that's what I normally do. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to get this all rewound so it can fluff back up. And then I will get started on the wheel. So I'll be right back. Alright, so that finishes up my Icelandic spin and also my Longway Homestead breed study. It came out better than I expected, actually. It's not a particularly rough Icelandic. I plan on using it as the warp in a weaving project I've had kicking around in my brain for a while. So I still went with the 2-ply instead of doing only a single ply. But even with it being a 2-ply, it's not overly rough or scratchy. I would probably not have it next to my neck, but I can't see any issue making a project with it. Possibly like mittens might be too much, but like those boot slipper things maybe. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I don't work with Icelandic very often, although I probably should. So, like I said, that finishes up the Longway Homestead breed study. I am going to be doing other breed study type content in the future. However, it's going to be a completely different format. So thank you so much for sticking with me for all of this breed study, and I hope to see you as we work on other ones. Let's see, so this one's coming out in May. So you've already seen the March mohair showcase and the April alpaca showcase. So those are two kinds of breed study I want to do, where I focus on one fiber for the whole month and we just kind of examine it more fully. So you can expect to see those occasionally, not every month, but a few times a year probably. Beyond that, I do have some other ideas, but I don't want to say them yet because I don't want to have to commit to them just yet. But you can expect more breed study content. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.